Greater New Bedford Voc-Tech. They are the defending South Coast Conference B Division champions. Quarterback Nick Richard is back, and he spent another summer working with Steve Peach, the former backup to Doug Flutie at Boston College. And that was a very interesting story that I got to do over the summer where Mr. Peach is actually donating his time to helping Nick become a better quarterback, and at the same time, Nick's been bringing his younger receivers who are going to be part of the team this year, so they've been developing that off-season chemistry pretty much the entire summer, which should make it pretty interesting for the offense when normally they're known more for running the ball.
Yeah, I mean Nick Richards should be one of the top quarterbacks in the area this season. I know last season a lot of his time, his success was on the ground. Little technical problems there. A lot of success was on the ground, and he had 11 rushing touchdowns, which was a real nice compliment to Sean Aldridge, who also scored a lot, carrying the ball. But Sean is gone this season, so there's a couple guys that have to kind of step up and fill that role that Aldridge left. One is Jacob Tavares, and the other one is Tim Labby. Both of those guys should carry a lot of the load out of the backfield. Labby as well. I think anyone that's been to a Voc-Tech game last season knows he's the team's kicker, and he's got a strong enough leg that he could kick from 35 yards out. So that's always an added bonus for a team, especially if it takes a little while for kind of the quarterback receiver. I know there's a lot of new receivers this year, so if it takes a little while for them to kind of get on the same page. It sounds like from what Tim had to say, during the off season they've been working really hard. I know when Buddy talked to Coach Chuck Allaire, there was a lot of players that came back that were in tip-top shape, and then there was a good amount of players that came back that weren't in the best of shape. So there might be a little bit of time where Voc-Tech's kind of, it might take them a game or two to really be able to reach their potential this year. And they're coming off of a record season last year. They won 7 games. They not only won the 7 games, they also won the B division of the South Coast Conference. They won the state vocational title. So it was a remarkable year. And they have a good core of athletes back. It's just, injuries. I mean, I know we say this all the time for all the teams, but an injury to a top player could be tough for them to overcome. But it might take a week or two, but they have the potential to maybe match last year's success. Especially with Richard, directing the team.
So you can follow along with all the information about the Bears, as well as all of our teams, football and every other sport included, by following us on Twitter at @SC_varsity. Tweet us your pictures, your videos, your thoughts, your game results, and we like to have a lot of fun. A lot of times we find out what's going on at the games from you guys before we even hear from the coaches. So thank you for that. Remember to follow us at @SC_varsity.